Nolan's performance? Overall assessment.
I mean, his stuff was really good. You know, he started out in the first inning or so, and he was wild up, and he usually doesn't miss up too much, and he really got it going. Off-speed pitch was incredible today. I think he was throwing his slider in the upper 80s, 88, 89, fastball, low 90s, not much difference. And they were having they were having a hard time deciphering what pitch was coming at them. And they were seeing fastball, and it was a slider, and he got a lot of swings and misses today. Really, really did a nice job and pitched ahead. I mean, from the third inning to just about when we pulled him, he was ahead almost every hitter. And, kept our defenders on their toes. We had some quick innings, and it was a quick ball game. So proud of him for coming out and giving us such a good start first day.
9,000 fans here. It's freezing cold outside Friday afternoon.
It wasn't that cold. Yeah, I'm really glad we moved the game up an hour because in the shade over there, it's brutal right now. It's just a total different feel. But, yeah, we've got incredible fans, and they love baseball, and, they wanted to see what was going to go on today. And obviously we appreciate 9,000 plus on a 41-degree day with the sun out. And, I thought they got to see a really good pitcher's duel there for a while, and then we finally got some good swings and broke it open a little bit.
Frankly, you thought he had some power. He didn't pull pitches like that last year.
He's shortened his swing up, and he's changed his swing a lot. It's not loopy anymore, and it's short and compact. And, last year when he'd pull the ball like that, he'd top spin it. He crushed that ball, but he hit the bottom of that ball, and there was no doubt of it, middle to the bottom of it, and it spun and just shot out of here. And he would hit balls hard like that actually the other way, and now he's a definite threat to pull the ball and hit it out of the park. He hit that. The wind didn't help that ball at all. The wind hurt that ball, if anything. The only ball that got help today was Heston's ball down the left field line. Just kind of pushed it, that left-handed side spin. But Franklin does have power, and we'll see more of that.
Heston had a good fall, and he's had a really good spring. So I assume that that just continues on.
Nothing really surprises me when he steps in the box. The first, you think about the first run of the game, the guy's throwing 95, 97 miles an hour, number one ranked prospect in their league. A lot of things we talked about the other day, and Heston's behind, I think, 1-2, and took a fastball and just did what he could do with it, drove in a run, hit it hard in what we call the 6-hole over there, and just professional type at bat. And then, the home run that he pulled, he came right after a big home run, and then the one he hit the other way, again, he was behind in the count, and he just found a way to square it up just enough. But really, you think about the at-bat, one of the at-bats of the game was Braden Webb's at-bat when he was down 1-2 in the count. I think it was the fifth inning, and he took a borderline pitch. It was low. Pitcher didn't like the call. He kind of reacted out there, and then took a high curveball that was just up, got to 3-2, and then he singles to right. And then two pitches later, Franklin hits the home run that gave us a little bit of a cushion there. That was a huge at bat for us. The 2-out, 2 runs scored, and I think we scored 4 runs of the 5 with 2 outs today. So that's always good to see.
Looked like Connor was throwing about every 7 or 8 seconds with nobody on base. Is that different this year?
I would say that's just he had a rhythm going there, and Opitz knew what he wanted to call. He got the ball back to him. Connor got on the mound. He gave him the sign, and they went at it. We didn't call pitches today. We didn't need to. Those guys were rolling, and it was pretty obvious what Connor was doing. He was attacking with sliders and fastballs, and just did a tremendous job.
What did you think of Klein's performance for them? And I think he had hit 98 on the board once. Was he throwing about that hard?
Yeah, big-time guy. Really just keeps developing, big-bodied kid that kind of throws the ball downhill. And I think if he stays healthy, he'll pitch for a long time. And, he's a big-time prospect. I'm sure, the lingo has it, he probably made a little money today because he went through a pretty good lineup a few times. We finally got him, but he showed that he could land his breaking ball a little bit. And he first time through the lineup, it was mostly fastballs. But I think he realized that we were going to get on him because we took some good swings, fouled some balls straight back, so that we were catching up to it. But then he started using that off speed, and it equalized things a little bit where he could get some people out. So a little easier. He was getting us out, but it made it a little easier for him. So he may pitch in the big leagues.
I would just rate this as an opener.
You never know what you're going to get. You never know. You got guys that are a little nervous, new guys in the dugout, and they're just getting a feel. And as a coach, you just kind of watch and see how they react. We got some veterans that kind of kept it calm, and with Connor pitching the way he did, we never felt like that. We were in trouble. But it was a really good opener. I think it was a good challenge for our team. Facing a pitcher like Klein right out of the chute because. Not sure what we're going to get next week from Gonzaga, from their number one pitcher, but I know the next weekend when we face Oklahoma, we're going to see the same velocity, but a little bit more. So it's good for us. It's good for us to see guys like that, especially a few times before we hit league play. So I'd call it a really good opener. I'm glad we got a win.
Webb's all-around play and the defensive play.
Really good play in left field. He ran it down well and got to the warning track. Anytime he falls down, we get nervous because that's how he hurt his shoulder. And he made a diving catch in the fall, and it cost him the rest of the fall. But tremendous play there. We had a little hiccup there between the center fielder and left fielder that we've got to clean up. And luckily that ball was caught. But that's what you do. You just evaluate the game and correct your mistakes. Okay, thanks.